Hey guys, I'm Kerry Stessel, and this is the Foodie Club channel on YouTube here. If you're just now checking out like my first video, I've got a few other ones out there. Please feel free to hit the like button if you enjoy the video. And if you would, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell down below, and you'll be notified whenever a new video is uploaded. I would greatly appreciate that. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can live stream, because YouTube apparently changed their rules so I can no longer live stream, which is fine for now. So I'm going to be doing some recording. But today I want to talk to you about the oldest meal prep in the world. That's right, the oldest meal prep in the world, not profession, meal prep. So that would be leftovers, and it's kind of an ongoing thing that's been around for a long time. People got creative with it, and basically meal prep is a little bit different. I understand that. You're cooking, you're making meals for the week. Well, I've got a few tips for you guys that you might be interested in, so here we go. So the first thing that I think of when I think of leftovers is usually from like a really good restaurant. So my first tip is when you go to dine out or take out from a restaurant, order a little extra maybe. If you and your spouse or family share a meal occasionally, maybe order 2 meals. If you normally split a meal, order 2, share half of those, and then take the leftovers to go home with you. We tend to, usually order a meal for each person, maybe an appetizer, maybe a dessert. And they're usually, depending on the restaurant you go to, a lot of times you will have leftovers anyway, depending on your appetite, of course. But think about maybe ordering an extra meal to go that might make like a couple of lunches for you or whoever, because I know a lot of people nowadays are working from home. If you are working from home and you don't have, you get your traditional lunch hour break because you're on the clock, and you don't have a lot of time to cook food for your lunch break, then, you've got leftovers. You've got that meal from that restaurant that you can just heat up quickly, easily. I know this is not anything really new or, like rocket science sort of information, but just some helpful tips in support of local restaurants to maybe order an extra meal, which would help them out. I mean, look, you're saving money on gas and toll fees and everything else and wear and tear on your vehicle from going out and driving everywhere. If you normally work in an office and now you work at home, so you're saving money there. Also, the other thing to keep in mind is if you're going to be ordering like alcohol from the restaurant, half-gallon margaritas or whatever, because we can get those to go. Go ahead and order those as needed. And if you're not, then you're also saving on drinks, because if you're not ordering drinks from that restaurant to go, then you're saving, you're saving a little bit of money on that. That money that you're saving could be used towards that extra meal and or maybe a tip. I do suggest, please guys, just my suggestion, not trying to tell anybody what to do, but as far as tipping, if you dine in, tip accordingly, with the understanding that they're doing the best they can to try to serve us and take care of us and, promote sanitization and good COVID guidelines and practices. So, take care of your wait staff for that, because they are having to go above and beyond their normal because of the extra requirements to keep the restaurant and establishments, more sanitized more frequently. So take care of them on that. They're working hard for you. If you are getting your food to go, I do tip on to-go meals most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time, especially if I know, like, there's a Chinese restaurant that I go to that I love. It's family owned. I know those tips are probably going to them, the family, maybe their employees in the kitchen. But I know wherever it goes to that it's going to help them out. It might help offset maybe their to-go container costs, which a lot of restaurants have increased the usage of because of all the to-go meals nowadays. So, I would suggest a tip if you can, if you feel it's appropriate. There's no official guideline that says you have to tip on to-go orders. I think it's the right thing to do for me to take care of those people because I'm not dining in. So sometimes I'll tip 20% or more on a to-go order, but that's up to you guys. So on the meal prep leftover thing, I mean, there's lots of food, if you think about it, are always better the next day. You know, the first one that comes to mind is Italian food. We always talk about, oh yeah, the pasta sauce and the meatballs and everything get to marinate in the sauce overnight, and you know everything comes more, you know, more flavor infused into the pasta. And so there's a lot of to-go dishes that will be good heated up the next day. I know some people don't like leftovers. I'm not sure, because I don't really understand if you eat it the first time, why you wouldn't eat it the second time. But you know, if that's your thing, then I get it. I understand that this video probably isn't for you, but that's okay. But there's a lot of restaurants where the food is really good heated up the next day. I mean, who doesn't love cold pizza for breakfast, right? You know, and if you ever want pizza before like 10:30, 11 o'clock, you're not going to get it because most places don't open till then. So if you want it for breakfast, you have to have leftovers from the night before. So that's my pro tip on pizza. But Italian food, you know, is one. Chinese food is another. Mediterranean food, rice dishes, anything like that is really, really good because they're in sauces. The flavors infuse. They actually can get better overnight, and they stay moist. I mean, who doesn't like moist, right? So anyway, you guys keep that in mind. Help the restaurants out. Maybe order an extra meal next time you're in there to get something to go or to dine in, either way. And those are my tips for today. I hope they help. I'm all about supporting local, so it'll help them. It'll help you, and you'll have easy heat up meals in no time. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, the like button, all that good stuff for the YouTube algorithm. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers, so I would appreciate that. And until next time, we'll see you guys. Take care. Thanks for watching.